Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. China's defense ministry has said that Japan will have to pay a painful price if it steps out of line over Taiwan, responding to Japanese plans to deploy missiles on an island some 100 kilometers from Taiwan's coast. The remarks come amid the country's worst diplomatic crisis in years. China's defense ministry said how to resolve the Taiwan question was a Chinese matter and nothing to do with Japan. The Russian Defense Ministry says its assault units have advanced in the northern part of the embattled Ukrainian city of Pokrovsk and have taken a village to the south of the Ukrainian town of Siversk. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military says it thwarted 57 Russian assaults on the Pokrovsk front in the past day and was destroying Russian units inside the city. Russian forces are pushing forward at several points along the front line, especially in the Donetsk, Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions, as the United States discusses a possible peace plan to end the deadliest European conflict since World War II. Long-term net migration to Britain has fallen to 204,000 in the year to June, around two-thirds lower than a year earlier, extending a downward trend driven by tougher government policies. Revised data from the Office for National Statistics last week showed that net immigration peaked earlier and at a higher level than previously thought, 944,000 in the 12 months to March 2023. Last week's revised figures showed that numbers had fallen to 345,000 in 2024. The US Citizenship and Immigration Services has said that it has stopped processing all immigration requests relating to Afghan nationals indefinitely after 2 National Guard soldiers were shot and critically wounded in Washington. US President Donald Trump said that the shooting near the White House was an act of terror, saying the suspect came from Afghanistan in 2021. The move follows Trump's call for his government to re-examine Afghan immigrants who entered the United States when Joe Biden was president. 2 National Guard soldiers have been shot and critically wounded in downtown Washington near the White House, in what officials describe as a targeted ambush, and the suspect was in custody after suffering gunshot wounds during the attack. Investigators identified the suspect as Ramanullah Lakanwal, a 29-year-old Afghan national from Washington state. An official said the attack is being investigated as an act of terrorism. 11 people have been killed and 2 others injured when a test train collided with a group of workers at a station in China's Yunnan province. The accident occurred in Kunming during seismic equipment testing and prompted an immediate emergency response. Kunming railway station confirmed the deadly incident, saying a train testing seismic detection equipment hit a group of railway workers on the tracks. According to China Central Television, the workers entered the track area when the test train approached, leading to the fatal crash. Romania's defense ministry has said that it will buy French Mistral air defense systems worth more than 626 million euros, part of a joint procurement deal with several other European Union states. The ministry said it signed a deal on Tuesday with the French Defense Ministry for the purchase of 231 Mistral man-portable air defense systems and 934 missiles, alongside training, simulator and logistics. The statement did not specify when the equipment would be delivered. Romanian lawmakers first approved the acquisition plan in 2022. Police say a huge fire still burning in a Hong Kong apartment complex that has killed at least 55 people and left nearly 300 missing may have been caused by a grossly negligent construction firm using unsafe materials. Almost a full day after the fire began, firefighters have been struggling to reach residents potentially trapped on the upper floors of the Wang Fuk Court housing complex due to intense heat and thick smoke from the blaze that erupted on Wednesday afternoon. US President Donald Trump has asked Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi to avoid further escalation of a dispute with China during talks this week, as he aims to keep a fragile trade war truce with Beijing. In Tuesday's telephone call with Takaichi, Trump said he did not want to see any further escalation. Trump made no specific demands of Takaichi. However, he did not echo Beijing's call for a retraction of the comments. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.